Hey, Fins Nation, what's crackin'? You unbreakable Miami Dolphins diehards. It's your fellow Aqua and Orange zealot here, still buzzing from that absolute edge-of-your-seat 21-17 grinded-out victory over the Saints. Man, we were up 16-0 at half, watching Achane feast for 134 yards and a score, but then Shaw and those who dats clawed back to make it a one-point nail-biter. 3 straight wins at 5-7? That's the spark we've been starving for in this wild 2025 ride. Alert! Dug into the freshest Dolphins news from ESPN and Pro Football Network. Achane's now at 1,034 rushing yards on the season, topping 1,000 for the first time in his career, and our playoff odds ticked to 1.5% post-win per PFSN, with a brutal 14th toughest remaining schedule staring us down. Incorporating those heat check stats and the latest rooting chaos to amp this script, let's keep the fire real and roaring. Envision the chaos. Hard Rock shaking as Minkah snags that 2-point pick and houses it for the dagger, while rookie Charlie Smith's onside magic nearly flips the script. Pure Dolphins drama. But with slim playoff hopes flickering at just 1%, this Miami Dolphins news screams one question. Can we miracle our way to 10-7 and crash the dance? Or is the streak just sweet survival? Hang tight, because I'm spinning this yarn snap by snap, stat by stat, like we're cracking open cold ones post-game. Your takes in the comments will light this up. Fins faithful, after that cardiac classic, you buying the miracle or calling it? Drop your gut feeling below. Let's fuel the frenzy together. Pre-game electric storm brewing, nation. Us rolling in off the bye at 4-7, healthier than a fullback after Thanksgiving, with all questionables like Tua and Achane suited up, while Saints limp to 2-9 sans Kamara's knee, their second worst scoring offense in the league gasping for air. Miami Dolphins news had the buzz. Our run D's leaky at 142.6 yards allowed per game, 4th worst. But without Kamara's 471 yards, rookie Devin Neal's stepping in cold, his 47 yards on 14 carries? No threat. Inactive slight for us. Emergency QB Quinn Ewers, CB AJ Green III, LB Andre Carter II, WR Taj Washington, DT Matthew Butler, depth we owned. Saints scratch 7, including S. Justin readout early with knee, forcing Terrell Burgess to 7 stops in relief. Stats teased mismatch. Shaw post-Falcons flogging, us hungry for streak extension. As lifelong Fins, this felt like payback prime Kamara's ghost? Our gain. The tease? Achane's 900 yards entering, eyeing 1,000. Could he erupt and bury him early? Dolphins fans, what was your pre-kickoff ritual? Share it. Your vibes set the tone. Whistle blows and Achane announces. 29-yard rocket TD on our opening drive. His 10th of the season, capping a crisp march with Tua's slants to Waddle drawing safeties. Up 7-0 at 10:14 first, Hard Rock erupts as Dolphins news flashes. 5.5 YPC average for Vaughn, exploiting Saints' 91.5 rush yards per game, 4th fewest, but we're flipping script. Saints counter, 3-and-out city. Shaw rattled, overthrow flags, our secondary with Ramsey blanketing Olavi. For catches, 47 yards total. Chop Robinson's strip sack on 3rd gifts us field position, but we stall Jason Sanders or Riley Patterson sub. Nails 42-yarder for 10-0. Stats. 142 total yards us to their 28. Clock owned 8-4 minutes. Suspense simmers. Cam Jordan's lurking, his 2 first-half sacks tying Ricky Jackson at 128 career, passing Derek Thomas, 30th multi-sack game. 1 engulfs Tua for 8-yard loss. Fins, that early Achane burst got you hyped? Who's your pace-setter prediction? First quarter fades with us grinding. Achane dances 28 on pitch, but holding kills red zone. Another Sanders chip 13-0 midway second. Saints shell-shocked. For 3-and-outs, Shaw 5-for-9, 32 yards. Fumble recovered by our LB, without Kamara. Neal's 5 carries? 0 yards, our D stuffing cold. Tua surgical but sharp 12 of 15 early for 98, mixing bootlegs, but Jordan's 2nd sack forces punt. Miami Dolphins momentum title. 3rd downs at 75%. Run game clicking 5.6 YPC. Yet, Olavi's 15-yarder sparks their best drive. Tension as Shaheed hauls 22 into territory. Finns heart skipping on that Saints push. Drop your half-score call. Nailed it? Boom. Late second. Shaw threads needle. But Kool-Aid McKinstry leaps upstairs for Tua's deep overthrow and in end zone. Saints ball at 15. Clock ticking. McKinstry's third pick this year. But we forestall. Sanders' 28-yarder pre-buzzer seals halftime 16-0 shutout. Dolphins news roaring. 166 rush yards led by Achane's 65. Saints 63 total pathetic. Shaw's line grim. 7 of 12. 43 yards. 1 pending anti-rookie under fire. They're sputtering. Halftime vibes? McDaniel scheming versus Jordan's heat. 6.5 sack season. Tua resetting post-misfire. His 14th INT. League lead tying 23 high. As fans spoiled by speed. But this grit? Vintage. Hold the cheers. Saints open half with juice. What's brewing? Fans, adjustment you'd scream? Comments now. Third kicks, Saints receive. Shaw marches 70 yards in 10 plays. More than half's total. Capping with 17-yard tee to dart to Olavi. His 5th this year, tying 23 high. 16-7 post extra. Then Shaw's read option scamper for 2. 16-8, comeback lit. Hard Rock hushes as Dolphins faithful grip seats. Finns Nation, that Olavi strike spike your stress? Counterpunch call? Frame closes tense. Neil grinds 12, but D bends not breaks. Smith, Irish Gaelic vet in NFL debut replacing cut group, drills 56-yarder, first make. For 16-11, 6:08 left. Early fourth, we answer. Tua dodges second INT, hits Waddle 22-yard dig. Patterson's 33-yarder, fourth FG day, to 19-11. Achane's 22 screen burst keys it. Total rush 164. His 22 carries pushing career 1,000 plus yards milestone. Saints air awakens. Shaw dots Vele toe tap 15-yard TD. Career high 8-93-1. 19-17, 117 ticking, 2-point looms. Dolphins news flashing. Shaw's 239 yards. 2 TDs despite half's woes. INT, strip sack. Clock bleeds, stakes supernova. Fans, Vele's grab got you gasping? Tie game incoming? 2-point chaos. Shaw's pass? Minkah Fitzpatrick intercepts. Houses to opposite end zone for 2. 21-17 dagger. Safety's return flips fate. Finns erupt as Saints rally crumbles. Fitzpatrick's the thief. Hard Rock quakes. No surrender. Smith's onside perfection. Recovered by Vele at our 45. 1:15 left. Shaw to Olavi for first. Johnson steady. 5 grabs. 39 yards. Career high 54 catches. 576-yard season. But fourth and 1 at 36. McKinstry stuffs tush push cold. Ball hours. Kneel out 21-17 final. Stats etch grit. 300 total yards us. 164 rush. 3 sacks. Rook Zeke Bigger's first career gem. 2 TOs forced. Miami Dolphins turnaround. From 2-7 abyss to relevant post-buy surge. FB Alec Ingold's stinger second quarter. Depth held. Fellow fans. Belief bubbling. Key to 4 straight. Trenches triumph. O-line weathers Jordan storm. 4 tackles. 2 sacks. 17th all-time tie. Limits 80 rush sans Kamara. Neal 47 on 14. Young/Bersee sacks add, but we dominate. Achane joins Kasanka, Williams, Ricky as only Finns backs to 1,000 in first 12 games. Special shine. Patterson/Sanders flawless 4 FGs. Smith's 56/onside near heroics. Irish ice in debut. Dolphins news hails McDaniel tweaks. Post-INT zones drop Olavi post-half under 50. Injuries? Readout, Ingold stinger, resilience rules. Finns, front 4 feast massive? Trenches hero shout. Your Jets bold. Upset or blowout. Hype comments.